Kenosha Dispatch, 326.
Hi, I'm calling to report disorderly conduct at my place of residence.
Okay, what's the address? Okay, and what's going on there?
I actually have another incident filed under a similar complaint. I can pull that number up if you need me to, but I've had neighbors who've been kind of staring and intimidating me all week and revving their engine and stuff, which was fine, but today they drove by and were yelling things at my wife and I through our window.
Okay. All right, and is the address that you gave me your address?
That is my address.
Okay,
yep.
And how long ago was this?
That happened approximately 2 minutes before I called you.
Okay. All right, and what is your name?
My name is Christian.
Last name?
Enwright, E-N-W-R-I-G-H-T.
Hello.
Hey.
Stay back once. You can come on.
All right. How can I help you?
So my across the street neighbors have been giving me kind of a hard time the past couple of weeks. Sit down, bud. But just more so, just kind of like not
These ones?
This right over here.
Is that in the white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of just like I'm out on a dog walk with my dogs, and they're staring me down, revving their engine, stuff like that. And then today I noticed that they were like recording my home, and so I just kind of stepped outside and was like, hey, can I ask what you're doing? And it's just something I like to do. I like to record. And I said, okay, thank you, and I just went back inside, and then they drove by, the two guys, and they yelled pedophile. And we have a similar incident report from somebody else in our neighborhood doing something similar.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I did get it on our ring
camera.
Okay, yeah. So obviously recording, anybody can record anything. Unfortunately now with cell phones and the data of everything, it's everyone's right to do that. We've been told that if we get a camera on us, we can't tell anybody to stop it or anything like that. Yep.
Even if you request them to not do it, they still have the right to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
So, and then the pedophile stuff, obviously, it doesn't, or I guess it doesn't, I don't know if it'll lead to any sort of like municipal charges or anything like that. But yeah, as far as recording's concerned, anybody can pull out their cell phone and record at any point in time.
Okay.
For any sort of thing like that. So if I was not in uniform and I was talking to you, I could pull my cell phone out and record and it'd be fine.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I know what we talked with, I think his name is Officer Singh last time.
Yeah.
He said like when people are driving by and yelling stuff like that, that's certainly disorderly conduct.
Okay.
And so my attorneys definitely want me to just
absolutely.
that.
How do you spell your first name?
Christian.
And your middle initial?
J.
And your last name?
Enwright, ENWRIGHT.
All right. And what is your birth date? And a good phone number for you. All right. Do you know which mail it was?
So there's two guys that live in the house. One drives the red truck. The other one drives the blue truck.
Okay.
The guy in the red truck was the one recording originally.
Yeah.
And then they both got into the blue truck and drove by this way. And so I think it was actually the owner of the blue truck who was yelling
Okay. Do you think that this lady right here would be mom of those two?
She's not somebody who I see frequently.
Okay.
She came over after I kind of said, like, hey, what are you doing? Just kind of asking. And I just said thank you, and walked back in the house. But she came right after that.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you don't know if she normally. Okay. So would you want me to go over and talk to her, or do you want just leave her alone just because obviously she's not involved? But I don't know if
I know there's somebody else in the home who drives this black Jeep.
Yeah.
And I know that I think he's home right now. So
okay. Gotcha.
I don't know who the owner of that house is. There's always people in and out of
How old would you say that the kids were that
They're probably 24, 25.
24, 25?
Yeah, mid to early 20s.
Okay. So they're pretty young.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And like they put recent stickers on the car that say like shoot your local pedophile, and like I've been having just kind of like some more like intimidation type stuff from them, but it's just like I'm like whatever. But today when they're yelling stuff at our house, we got a 10-month-old at home. I want to protect my family and make sure that we're good.
Yep. Absolutely. And I can even write a report too.
Yeah, I would really appreciate
yep.
that, and like getting an instant report or
yep.
anything for that.
Yep, and I can go and get you a case number. So there's two males. One drives this maroon truck, another one drives the blue truck.
Yep.
And it's the blue truck that left,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, the plate for the blue truck is UT 5184.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let me, here, I can get it for you right here. 516 PD, what's the case number?
515, case number 27808. 27808.
All right, so it's going to be 2024 -000 27808, and my last name is Shaper, SCHAPER, and my unit number is 516. Then it'll be linked at least to that call.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, thank you
All
so
right,
much.
cool.
So will you be making contact with them at some point?
Yep, yeah, I'll work on that.
Okay.
So I gotta, run the license plate and stuff like that. I don't want to go over if she's not the one that's involved, and if she kind of came later and we don't know where she's from.
She was there when they did it, but she came after the recording. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the recording stuff goes, anybody can do that. Right after kind of 2020 and the riots, all that First Amendment rights stuff kind of started throwing and getting a little bit more prominent. And then, of course, with cell phones now, with everybody having the availability, same thing too. At parks and stuff, we'll get calls from people that'll say, like, so-and-so is taking a picture of my kid, and, we can't stop that either,
Wow.
So, yeah. So, 'cause unfortunately now with cell phones, how do
I'd
you...
like to think it's for the safety of officer and person, but
But yeah, that's kind of essentially what we can't enforce that, we get calls all the time for that, with recordings and everything like that, but it's just something that we can enforce. There's no municipal, ordinance or anything like that covers any of that.
I did have a question about, like, noise and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So, like, it seems intentional. I can't obviously say it's intentional, but, like, late at night they'll be revving their engines outside of our house, like, and then, like, going up and down the street and revving right when they get by our house.
Yep.
That's one of the guy in the blue shirt was one of the ones in the truck.
Okay.
So, and the bald guy's the owner of this Jeep, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, if they're doing any sort of revving or anything like that, certainly give us a shout, give us a holler,
Okay.
And then, you can call and stuff. A lot of times, sometimes it has to be caught a little bit in the act, for us to do it, but I'm sure they're doing it not only because of them doing it, but it's also, probably because of what's going on with you, so. But yeah, that's kind of what I would do is just kind of check in and, give us a call and stuff.
Okay.
So.
Thank you
All right.
very much for
Yep,
coming
no
out.
problem.
I appreciate you.